Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban were once seen as one of Hollywood's most enduring and glamorous couples, two stars whose love seemed unshakable despite fame, distance, and the constant glare of the spotlight. But after years of marriage, whispers began to swirl that things behind closed doors weren't as picture-perfect as they seemed. Now, after their shocking split, Nicole Kidman is finally breaking her silence, and what she's revealing about Keith Urban has left fans completely stunned. Nicole and Keith's love story began in 2005, when they met at a gala event in Los Angeles. Both were at pivotal moments in their lives. Nicole, fresh from her high-profile divorce from Tom Cruise, was looking for something real, while Keith, a rising country music star, was struggling with personal demons. Their connection was instant, and within a year, they were married in a romantic ceremony in Sydney, Australia. For a time, it seemed like a fairy tale. But behind the glamorous red carpets and loving interviews, cracks began to appear. Nicole has since admitted that the early years of their marriage were far from easy. Keith was battling addiction at the time, and only a few months after their wedding, he entered rehab. Nicole stood by him, telling friends she believed in his recovery and that love could conquer anything. Still, the emotional strain was heavy. "I wanted to be his rock," she once said. But sometimes love alone isn't enough. As the years went by, the couple worked hard to maintain their image as Hollywood's golden pair. They welcomed two daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret, and often appeared together at award shows, smiling for the cameras. But behind those smiles, Nicole felt increasingly distant. The demands of Keith's touring schedule and her own acting commitments made it hard to stay connected. "We were like ships passing in the night," she later admitted. "Always loving each other, but rarely in the same place." Sources close to the couple say that the tension only grew over time. Keith's fame in the country music world skyrocketed, bringing constant travel, late nights, and rumors of infidelity. Nicole, who had already endured public heartbreak once before, was determined to protect her family's privacy, but even she couldn't ignore how far apart they had drifted. Eventually, it became too much to hide. When the divorce was finalized, fans were shocked. Neither side initially spoke publicly, but Nicole's recent candid comments have shed light on just how painful their final years together were. "Sometimes you realize that the person you love is fighting battles you can't win for them," she said. "You can only stand by so long before you lose yourself." Nicole's words struck a chord, not because they were bitter, but because they were honest. She didn't paint herself as the victim, nor did she attack Keith directly. Instead, she spoke with a quiet sadness, the kind that comes from loving deeply and losing slowly. "I tried to make it work," she said in one interview. "But love shouldn't mean sacrificing your peace." For his part, Keith Urban has remained largely silent, though those close to him say he still has deep respect for Nicole. He's focused on his music and his role as a father, while Nicole has continued her remarkable career, balancing motherhood with her work in film and television. Despite the heartbreak, she said she feels stronger now than ever before. "Everything that breaks you also shapes you," she reflected. "I've learned that letting go doesn't mean failure, it means choosing peace." Today, both Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban seem to be living separate but content lives. Yet, fans can't help but look back on their story with a sense of sadness, two people who had everything but couldn't hold on to each other forever. And now, with Nicole's quiet but powerful revelations, the world finally understands what really happened behind the perfect smiles. At 57, Nicole Kidman's decision to speak openly about her marriage isn't about blame, it's about closure. Her honesty shows that even Hollywood's brightest stars face the same struggles as everyone else: love, heartbreak, and the courage to walk away when the fairy tale ends.